It's January, which means we've got a year in review for you in the real estate market in Davidson and Williamson County. Hi, I'm Tiffany Fykes with the Fykes Realty Group, and as we end the year, it is always a good time to reflect and look back. And so that is what we are going to do today. We are going to look back over the last year of real estate in Nashville and hit on 5 things I think are important for you to know about the Nashville real estate market. So, number 1, let's talk about pricing. That's usually people's first questions. Great news on a national level. On a national level, a lot of markets are declining, but Nashville has held strong. We saw about a 3% increase in Davidson County, a 5% increase in Williamson County on home prices this year, which is kind of perfect. It's right on that trend line that economists like to see of about a 4% return on real estate. Now, why is that happening? Nashville has some of the top sectors, the sectors that are the only ones that are still growing, like healthcare, tourism, all of that are industries that are increasing on a national level while others are retracting a little bit. But our market's good, and that means our pricing on real estate is staying the same. Number 2, inventory. Okay, that's how many months of houses do we have on the market? If no more come on the market, how long will it take us to sell? Why this matters is this is what we look at to say, is it a buyer's market, is it a balanced market, or is it a seller's market? We are still solidly in a balanced market, which means it is a good market to be a seller or a buyer. Both have power. This is the time to make a move. Number 1, if you're in both of those categories, but if you're in any of those categories, you have the same amount of power. Now we're slowly seeing that increase. We're almost up to 5 months of inventory in Davidson County and almost up to 4 in Williamson County. But we're still solidly in what we consider a balanced market, which makes it a fair market for both sides of the transaction. Now, sales, the number of sales. How many houses are selling? We saw that decline back in 23, beginning of 24, but they've held steady pretty much through most of 24 and all of 25. We're selling the same amount of houses. That means the houses are coming on the market. There's the same amount of buyers and demand that we've had for the last 2 years. That's good, especially compared to the national averages where those numbers are declining. But here's the one to watch. Expireds, listings that go on the market and do not sell. They come off the market. We've seen a huge increase in those this year. What does that mean to you? It means if you're going to sell your house, you need to go find my other videos to talk about how to get your home prepared to sell, because all houses are not selling equally. We are seeing in Davidson County, there was a 40% increase in houses that hit the market and did not sell. Our team is not seeing those numbers because we're really focused on making sure the houses that go on the market are ready and we know what the buyers want. But the general market saw a huge spike. And Williamson County really kind of was flat on expireds except in a category. In the condo category, both Davidson and Williamson County saw a 50% increase in expired condos. What you do matters. How you price it matters. All the things you've heard me say in my other videos, it all matters a lot in this market. So you want to make sure that you're working with an agent who's telling you the truth and who is getting you ready to go on the market, so you are not one of those ones that doesn't sell. But this actually is great for our team. We actually specialize in helping homes that didn't sell the first time sell again. So we know how to do that, but as the seller, you need to know that you need to be prepared. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is just the general condo versus home. There's a pretty dramatic days on market difference. If you have a condo to sell, just understand that a lot of these metrics are not going to be exactly the same for you. We are in a buyer's market in condos across Davidson and Williamson County. Prices are beginning to decline in the condo market. There just are not as many buyers looking for that product. Doesn't mean your condo can't sell, it's just something that you need to know. So if you are in a condo wondering what that means to you, please reach out to us. If any of these numbers confuse you, excite you, we are always here to answer those questions. Our team loves to educate. Even if you're not thinking about selling your home and you just have questions, you can comment on this video. You can reach out to us at 615-315-9223, and we are always happy to answer your questions. Happy New Year!